Welcome back to a bonus episode of Children of Silentown. As said in the last episode, which was the ending of the game, I am recording one additional episode to find all the missing stickers and to see the other endings. So here it is. First off, we start in chapter 2 at the festival, where I think giving the dog a sandwich will grant us a sticker. Let's see if my theory was correct. He's sleeping soundly. He was more fun when he was a puppy. I have all my sandwiches, 5 of them. He sleeps. We cannot sing here. Yeah. I've got something for you. Sleep well. And there it is. The dog sticker. Nice. I used to play a lot with Cole. We got up to all sorts of things, and Dad was always worried that we'd annoy someone. The woodworker never said anything though, except when we tried to touch his tools. Awesome. And look at that. There are the endings. But what I was wondering, we never found the last song, right? In the playthrough. So, and it says on the cover it's nighttime. So I don't know where we can find it. Children's song, whatever, forest and night. Maybe that's a hint. I don't know. But there we go. It's not eating it. Okay. Let me get rid of the rest of the sandwiches and I'll see you if I find that sticker. Whatever that is. It must be still in chapter 2 or the beginning of chapter 3. This we got in chapter 3, I think. So yeah. See you then. I think I found something. So we are in chapter 3. I have a full inventory. We didn't yet give him the flower, but I think I talked to everybody. We just haven't been in the garden to get the flower. I'm still missing this sticker. And I think what I never saw is that there is a stone. Yeah, I got a stone. Awesome. Who wants... Wow, it's deep. And I got a sticker. Okay. I remember a story about this well, a scary one. Of course I know it's not true, but sometimes I want to have a look. And well, nothing happens. But it still gives me the shivers. Okay, that's cool. We do have all other stickers, so I think I will proceed to chapter... Where would it be? In between the flowers that we found in the middle of the forest and the glass shards. That was when we have been to the village. And it was dark and scary and all of that, and people didn't understand us. So it's before we break out or somewhere there, right? So yeah, maybe I just go there, hop there without further... but how do we find these notes? Or the last one? I have no idea where to search for it, so I think I have to look that up if you want to have that. If I don't stumble upon it in the last chapter. But yeah, see you then. Oh, I was recording but not expecting to get that sticker here. So there it is. We got the sticker. The last one. It's the doll. I'm glad I found it again. Even if Dad and I argued, I'm quite fond of it. Cool. So I played through the whole 4th chapter because I thought it would be there or must be there, but I couldn't find it. Now it's just there. And everything else must be here too. Now we have all the songs but that one, and this must be also in the 5th chapter here somewhere. So I think I have to give myself a hint where to find it so that I don't get too desperate. See you when I found it. So we're back with our monster. I looked up where approximately in the chapter I can find the last note, and it was very clear that I can only find it with him, and it must be in that cave here. I knew there would be something, but I forgot about it, so I think it's up there. And with him we can get up there. Him, her, it, I don't know. It might be our mother, right? I still don't know why they turn into these animals, but here we are. Yeah, it's that. This is a hibiscus field. It's incredible. There are so many of them. Huh? I can hear that song again. It sounds closer now. Hibiscus node. Awesome. I learned a new song. It has such an ancestral feel to it. I wonder what it's hiding. It's not here though. I cannot sing it. I sang it. They're beautiful. It's almost like someone's tending to them. Weird. Yeah, I have so many questions. Who is that civilization that lived here and built all these things, and why do the village people not know them? So many questions. Maybe the different endings will help. Oh, no. I clicked wrongly. I want to go down. And I want to call it. Come with me. Okay, I think I'll see you for the endings. We do them in order, and I hope I can just reload. Not the whole chapter, but just the endings. Because it'll be a pain to play through all that again. At least the whole chapter. I mean, yeah, that's it. I only have to solve that riddle and then I'm back. See you then. We are back in town and now we have 4 options. Look at that. That's awesome. But we do them in order. Let's choose the opening of hearts. I don't know.
Deep in her heart, Lucy knew someone would remember her voice. Someone who, although blinded by fear, would still hold on to the privilege of doubt. Someone with nothing to lose, who would look below the surface. We do not believe in coincidences, but in choices. To remember or to forget, to leave or to stay. Some choices will always haunt us, making us wonder who we could have become instead. We can only hope that one day we won't feel the need to look back.
But why did they feel the need to stay in the forest in the first place? I still don't understand why they change into the monsters, quote unquote, if they can change back willingly. I don't know, but that was the mother is back. And the family lives happily ever after, I think. I'm not quite sure. I don't quite get the message of the game and how all these things happen. So either the village people are blinded by fear, so that they think that friendly creatures in the forest are scary, but then either there are creatures in the forest, which are the village people, but then I ask, why do they go there in the first place and stay there? Why don't they choose to come back? Why do they live in the forest? Why do people live in the forest? I mean, I can see that they want to break free from these bounds they have in the village. But so many are leaving. And what draws them in there? And why don't they just... I don't know. And then the other thing is, why do the people who live in this tiny village not know each other? This is so weird to me. Nothing makes sense in the... I mean, yeah, it's not really a consistent story. There's so many variables that just can't happen in such a society that it doesn't make sense anymore, right? That's my problem that I have with the story itself. It's a nice story, don't get me wrong, it's a nice game, it's beautiful, it's nicely told, but in my head it just doesn't make... The whole thing doesn't make sense in itself, right? I think the people lost connection to their environment. That's, I think, the message. And they're getting so scared because they don't understand it. And the understanding are the songs that they forgot about. But you just don't act like that, right? It's weird. It's weird. I don't understand it. But let's see if the other endings explain what's actually happening. Okay, let's see. The Beast.
The notes rose into the air as clear as they'd ever been. Lucy, though, didn't know that her voice could no longer reach them. You would think it impossible to understand what Lucy felt that night, but the truth is that we understand. We do know what it means to leave behind the place we come from and our loved ones, to face the unknown. But deep within, we knew it was the right thing to do. So let these people, all their husks, go on with their half-lived lives. Here in the forest, we will keep singing those they call monsters.
I still don't get why they turn. I mean, I don't know. Please explain to me what is actually happening. Yeah, I mean, it's an allegory. You can either live in fear and see nothing new, or you can break off the chains of your narrow-minded life and go out into the world and explore. But the forest is as small and narrow-minded as the village itself, because you're still bound there as this beast. I just don't understand the connection between the freedom and the beast. Of course you can live in the forest as a beast, but, well, I mean, then just roam there with the others that broke free, quote-unquote. But for what? For what? What's the better outcome if you choose to live as a beast? And if you can choose, why do they leave their kids behind and everything? Why does no one come back and try to at least get their loved ones? I mean, that's what they obviously do by fetching people, right? Yeah, what's the fetching all about? And why do all that get drawn into the forest choose to stay there? Why is there not one single one, apart from ourselves, who tries to come back and convince people, if they can turn back to people, that the forest isn't bad? Or that these creatures are bad, whatever these creatures are. And who built these ruins? I mean, when they weren't ruins. Who are these people? Are these the ancestors that didn't fear the forest? Who lived in unison with nature? And if so, why is there no record? I mean, the old lady, she knows. And she tried to teach that the forest isn't bad. But then there are people like the woodworker. He must know that the forest is not bad because he goes there still. So it's so weird. I don't get it. Maybe I'm overthinking it. But let's see the last one. Here we go. The song of the world will explain it all. Hopefully.
It seems incredible that a single small child learnt in a second more than an entire town did in a lifetime. But it was neither protection nor the idea of freedom that Lucy really wanted. It was to wake up those who once only saw us and them. With no more dualities, all we had left was emptiness. An emptiness full of hope for what it could turn into. Definitely something precious and fragile to care for faithfully, that finally, after all this time, could really be a future.
That's the only ending that makes half sense. But still, it's not an explanation for what is actually happening. Why these people go into the forest and turn into those beasts. Is it maybe... I don't know. Is it a curse? Is the village cursed? That's it. It's a curse. Either you live in the forest as a beast, feared by the village people, or you live in the village in fear. Right? That's it. And this weird face in the forest that bit us is the... what is it? The curse giver. Okay, yeah. Either be free and feared, or be encased and live in fear. That's the message, maybe? Because if you break off, it doesn't get really better. You live in the forest as a beast. I mean, they are quite cute, so it's maybe okay. But if it would be an allegory for breaking free and wandering free, then you would still be the person. You don't have to change and then be confined to the forest, right? Or is there only this forest? Is there nothing else in the whole world? Does the world consist of this one village and the forest? But then I wonder, why are there children at all in this village? I mean, are they all inbred? I mean, there must be, if they never left for generations. Yeah, but for how long didn't they leave? So many questions. Oh gosh. Don't think about it. It's a nice story. It is. And I like drawing style. I don't like the hollow eyes of the people. They make it somehow distant, right? Like They don't have a real expression. They're hollow people. But yeah, maybe that's the message. Everything's hollow. Nothing matters. I don't know. But yeah, that's it. Children of Silentown. Don't be silent and break free. Don't let your fears rule your life. But also, fear's not the enemy. Fear keeps us alive too, so think of that. Don't be too brave. Otherwise you'll maybe have an interesting but very short life. Fear is nothing bad as such. It's an evolutionary trait that keeps us alive. So yeah, there's that too. But yeah, enjoy the life that you have, and see you in the next playthrough of some things that I don't know yet. Thank you so much for watching this series. Have a wonderful and adventurous, but not too fearless life. Goodbye.